Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I just wanted to show you guys some Hytale tweet stuff that has been going on since the last time I did one of their latest blog post updates. So here what they got is, here's a screenshot. It says collector scholars work diligently to discover the secrets of Orbis. So here we got some one of the Quebec plushies, some maps on the ground. He's holding a book and a treasure. So what I'm thinking here is if maps here could be, I guess, used in a way to actually find treasure like how it is in Minecraft right now, but in the way of like you can make your own maps or you can somehow discover them and try to like maybe buy some from other people. That'd be pretty cool if they could have that in there, just little bits like that. But I don't know if they go that much deep into stuff like that. But here I'm also looking at the little things around. So like books, bookshelves and stuff like that. It seems like it's the same texture model as this. So I'm guessing it's just a block here, a block there, and just an empty one. Here I'm seeing a little bottle up there, and I'm wondering if that's an actual bottle or not, or if it's just placed as a decorative item. So one thing about the game that kind of does make me want, I hope for, is how in Elder Scrolls Online, there's a bunch of little things on the ground. There's like little papers, bottles everywhere, like sitting around, and you think it's just decoration, but you can actually interact with some of those things. Like a bottle up here would be an actual potion, like a map there. You could actually read it, or it's like a little book, a scroll, stuff like that. I definitely would like to see that in this game. It kind of adds more variety and it adds more depth to it. Like it's not just like, oh, there's just stuff laying around and it doesn't do anything. It's actually used for something. So I definitely would like to see that in the game. So here's another one. In Explorer Trials of Moonlight Borderland, where two zones meet. So I'm wondering, the two zones, it's like the forest one and like a savanna type one. That's the one I think they're referring to. Okay, so this tree right here reminds me of one of the like mods in Minecraft that makes it so trees form like this, where it's like kind of like a zigzag type shape. It's pretty cool. The leaves are really interesting though. They're actually like flat and like they kind of go everywhere like an actual palm tree. So I think that it's definitely cool that they added that. Here's some lighting. So as you guys saw before, that you can definitely take a torch and actually lights up the area around you. But I think this is a little bit too little amount of light. I wish it would just light up just slightly a little bit more. And so yeah, here you can also see some trees in the background, a bird up there. In the distance, you can see more trees. Yeah, so this is what I was just thinking right now. I wonder how far is the distance, and can you adjust that like the Minecraft render distance, how far you can see and stuff around you. uh Definitely I think that is something that they would have, but I'm just wondering like what's the extent to it and how much can we actually be able to adjust it. And okay, so I was looking at this water right here. So you know how in shaders Minecraft the water looks really nice. This is definitely what it reminds me of, how it actually has like a parallax effect where it kind of has little bumps and stuff in the water. I think that's pretty cool what they have there. Okay, so moving on to the next screenshot. Architects and artisans have an important role to play in an adventure to come. So here we got something a little bit more interesting. So we had a whole house here that they really built up. Our people and stuff. Oh, there's four. There's four guys. So there's one here and all four. So they built up this house, and it seems like these guys are just working on the plants, and this guy has his little staff, and he's going to probably go on an adventure or something. So yeah, this is definitely player made from what it looks like. I doubt you'd be able to find something like this in the wild. Yeah, definitely. All this is definitely player made. Like this little thing, it looks really nice. I like the way that the textures and blocks work. How they create a nice slope, like actual roof tiles. You know how like especially on here, this definitely looks really nice. So yeah. So one thing I was going to say is about this guy with the staff. I'm wondering that if there's going to be more staffs and stuff like that for more of an expanded magic system, not just like you just found a staff and it only casts one spell and that's it. No, I definitely want to see more, and maybe you'd be able to create your own staff and that creates its own spells and stuff like that. Definitely. And then there's a whole mana system where it depends how much energy you have, or maybe the staffs are like Skyrim where they have a certain amount of like mana in them, and then once it runs out. You have to like refill it with like how in Skyrim it was like a soul gem, but in this I guess you just use something else. Who knows? Definitely want to see more of that. Oh, I didn't see this guy right here. It's like a little toad right here, just Thinking it's hung out. That's funny. But yeah. Oh, okay. One thing I do notice about this is not as much shading. Sure, I think there's a little bit of shadows under here, and a big one under this tree, but like more like defined shadows. Like I don't know. Like what I'm trying to say is like, say if the sun's over here, and it's casting down. So as you can see, the trees over here, it's casting a shadow over here. Wouldn't that mean that these leaves right here would cast a shadow down here? Yeah, that's definitely something interesting I was thinking about, like because this kind of makes me seem like Minecraft with when you have shadows set down to low or minimal. It doesn't look, it looks kind of like everything's just bright and it doesn't really have shade to it. That's definitely what it reminds me of. I definitely hope that they can actually make it so you can put up higher settings and it looks a lot nicer than this, because this is okay overall, looks fine, but I definitely would like to see a little bit more shading, more shadows. It definitely adds to the more to the environment and how things look and feel, so I definitely want to see that. But that's overall it. Actually, I think there's one, yeah, this January 8th one. There's this monster and this toad. It seemed like they're talking. This thing looks like it's about to eat him. This guy just doesn't care. So there's that, and it looks like a little swampland, and the water changes right here. It changes pretty drastically, but I think it's fine. There's mushrooms and little things in the water. So with all these little plants everywhere, like these cattails, I think that's what they're called. I definitely want to see something like be used from, like maybe you can actually make a potion out of these, like these little different types of mushroom. You actually use them for stuff, not just decoration. Sure, decoration is fine, but I actually want to see something of value and use for it. So yeah, it should definitely make sure they have something like that. It definitely adds more depth to the game. You can actually go out looking for these things. You have to actually explore to get some of this stuff. But yeah, so this is a pretty interesting screenshot that they added that. And I think that's it. For the last one here was December 18th, so we don't need to go back that far. That's just an OST. But yeah, that's all we got for Hytale within the last couple while. They don't upload that much, but every once in a while, you know, they put up some stuff. But definitely let me know what your thoughts are on these things. Let me know what else you guys like to see. I just want to make a short video today. But that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.